Today is March 24, 2026. It is 2:52 p.m., almost 3 o'clock. So I have some time. I'm just recording some stuff regarding Haiti. All right, so this is the first tweet. On my last video, I said I was going to start with that. When Stokely spoke on capitalism, he named how profit without people becomes exploitation. His words challenge a system that extracts labor, hoards wealth, and calls inequality normal. All right, so let's listen to that. There's that. That was, it looks like 1973. I hope it's in English. 3 minutes exact.
People are not clear on capitalism because capitalism is a very vicious system, but what it does is it embroideries its viciousness with all sorts of elusive terms. For example, many of us would support capitalism because we actually believe that in a capitalist system, there's a chance for us to get the same amount of money as Rockefeller gets, because we're told that under capitalism there is equality of opportunity. So that we feel that if this year we didn't make as much as a Rockefeller made, then we got to work a little bit harder, and next year we're going to make it. But if we carefully examine a capitalist system, we will see that it's based on exploitation, because the viciousness of capitalism, and the reason why once black people examined we can never be for it, is that under a capitalist system, the fruits of those who labor are enjoyed by somebody else. That is, those who do the laboring, the fruits of their labor, they don't enjoy it. As a matter of fact, we could say under capitalism that the fruits of the labor of the toiling masses are enjoyed by those who do not labor. And again, as black people, we have clear examples of it. If we were to get the fruits of our labor from slavery, just from slavery, all we got to do is go to Nixon and say, hey, look, you give us the fruits of our labor from slavery and we forget the score. We would be the richest people in the country, again, because under capitalism, the individual exploits the labor of the people. Now, people get confused because this is a capitalist system and it's a developed system. It's a technological system. So they combine capitalism with technology and development, and they think that there is no other possible way to develop this rapid terms of development without going through the capitalist route. But certainly we have examples that show the opposite of that. China is a clear example of that. Cuba is, North Korea, North Vietnam. These countries certainly in Africa, where countries have chosen the socialist path, such as Tanzania, Guinea, Congo, Brazzaville, Algeria, we see that there is another way to develop and get the same type of things that we have under the capitalist system, but in a system that does not exploit each other, where all of us work and the fruits of our labor are divided evenly. Let me show you how backward capitalism is. It's a backward system.
Before I forget, on my last video, I was sharing, let me open another link. On my last video, I shared this video. And one of the things that I said in this video is that everything that is happening is good. Okay? They're cleaning up the port so bigger ships could come. So, you know, the system, the people who's buying and selling, I didn't say it like that, but things will work and exchange. Okay, the economy will change. One of the issues that I raised is the people, the farmers who are selling their crops, their goods, are they gonna benefit from it? I even raised the part about cruise ships. Where do the tax go? Or the people are gonna benefiting from all of this? Or is the profit gonna go to only one side? So this video is pretty much raising that. All right, so let me move it back and let's continue. It's almost done.
Countries have chosen the socialist path, such as Tanzania, Guinea, Congo, Brazzaville, Algeria. We see that there is another way to develop and get the same type of things that we have under the capitalist system, but in a system that does not exploit each other, where all of us work and the fruits of our labor are divided evenly. Let me show you how backward capitalism is. It's a backward system. We could make two statements about capitalism to show how backward it is. About America. America's a capitalist country. It's thoroughly capitalist. It's an imperialist country. But we could say that, number one, America is the most technologically advanced country in the world. That's an undeniable fact. It's a truism.
Keep in mind, this was in 1973, okay? We are in 2026. So a lot of things have happened since then.
America is the most scientifically developed country in the world. And right under that, we could say a second fact, which will show you how backward America is. We could say that America, in 1945, made for her people better cars than she does in 1973. And if you analyze this, you'll see how vicious the system is, because here's America with its great technological skills, its great scientific ability, and rather than making a safe car for people that will last 20 years, which they can do with the scientific knowledge that's at their fingertip, they rather take this knowledge and build a car which will break down every 2 years, so you're forced to buy another car. Thus, you see, under capitalism, what they do is they take their scientific skills, and rather than using it for the benefit of the people, they use it to further expand.
Yep, so they could make money. It's very weird because in one of the videos I did the other day, I cut it out because I was saying too many personal stuff about my husband. But the car, he doesn't like the those newer car where you need computers to do certain things. So I cut it out because I was saying too many personal things. But he is right. They will make the, not just cars. Well, he did say one of the examples. They do different things, even phones sometimes. They make it to a certain extent where it will break down so you could go and buy again. All right, so he's right. And that was back in 1973. Okay, Stokely, oh no. All right, let's go to the next tweet about Haiti education. Let's see here. I've had these for a while, so I don't remember what all of them are. Okay, so that was back in February 4th. Haitian excellent. The University of Notre Dame acquired a non-exclusive educational license to the Haitian documentary The Heroes of the Massacre River by this person. Who's that? Samuel Damas, bringing the film into a classroom in the Hesburgh Library Archive as a lasting historical resource. Okay. Notre Dame acquired license to Haitian documentary The Heroes of the Massacre River as historical teaching resource. Very interesting. Okay, by acquiring a non-exclusive license to the Haitian documentary The Heroes of the Massacre River by Samuel Demers, the University of Notre Dame will use the film for educational purposes and history classes across multiple campuses. The documentary will also become part of the Hesburgh Library collection as a teaching resource and archival material. Very interesting. Okay, you guys could look more into that. Again, when I see things like that, I want to share them with you. Next tweet. While the Trump administration and many other people keep on putting Haiti down, but there's good things. They are there. We have to uncover them. All right, what is this here? Okay. That was in February 8th. Okay, that was posted. The Christianity practice in Ethiopia differs greatly from that practice in other parts of Africa and the world. Colonizers brought you a business idea, not Christianity. If I'm not mistaken, was it Ethiopia? They didn't really colonize. There's one country in Africa they did not colonize. I think it's Ethiopia. All right, let me ask Google, my go-to. All right, this is what I asked. Which country in Africa was not colonized? I think it's Ethiopia, and that's why their Christianity is the purest form. Ethiopia is recognized as the primary African country never formally colonized by a European power, maintaining its sovereignty throughout the scramble for Africa. Although Italy occupied it briefly 1936 to 1941, this was not considered formal colonization, and Ethiopia successfully defeated Italy at the 1896 Battle of Ottawa to maintain its independence. Okay, I always said there's always one. Okay, no matter what, there's always one. So Ethiopia was one of them, and their religious practice remained pure. They never really tainted. All right, so there's some Bible. People said go to the Ethiopian Bible. It has more information than the others that they water down and make it into whatever it is now. All right, so, okay, I read that already, right? So let's listen to that. 39 seconds. All right, so there's a music I muted. So baptism. The thing is that many of these people, they love to go and... Oh, he's talking. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Go to other... When they see another country's culture, whatever it is, they like to go into it and then they F it up. All right, it's playing over. All right. Ethiopian Christianity was brought there at the behest of the vizier to Queen Candace, even before the conversion of Saul, the lie to spread your own business model. Okay, I don't know, so I'm not going to speak about that. This is where true Christian should visit for pilgrimage, not Jerusalem. Yep, that's what I think, because this was the only one that was never colonized, and its religion and many other things remain pure. Ethiopia Bible is the most preserved in the form. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Okay. So there's more. You could pause and read. I've been recording for a while. I need to stop. Let me go to my last one. All right. This has to do with police in Haiti. When was that? Okay. So that was since February 8th. Okay. So this is O. PNH. Okay, is that in English? No, it's not. All right, you could pause and read it. Damn, I wish I knew what they were saying. Looks like it's police in Haiti. As long they are for the people to protect. These are the foundation thing I like to talk about. Okay, all these young men who's going to Dominican Republic and then they're putting them in cage. Join, go join. You get paid. They look fit too. All right, so at least it's changing. But the thing is that with the president, I don't want them to go and backstab them. And I hope they stand firm when people don't pay them few bucks to backstab each other. This is what got the last president killed. Okay, I cannot read this. Everything is in Creole, I think. All right, so that's that. And kudos to this person who tweeted it. If you could read it, there it is. All right, let me see if I could add one more, because I still have more list on my list from a different list. All right, I went to search for something because I then put the link and I ended up finding other tweets to share with you. So I've added 4 tweets. So this is one of them. All right. Haiti here. The only time in Haiti history the world attempted to show solidarity toward us was after 2010 quake. The Epstein pedo predators crew, led by the Clinton, quickly turned it into a racial disaster capitalism, white savior scheme to make billions from Haitian misery. This I could, yeah. All right. So he retweeted that. The Brazilian government has announced it's shipping the following to Cuba: 20,000 tons of rice, 500 tons of powdered milk, 150 tons of beans. Earlier this week, Brazil's first shipment of medicine arrived. The food aid is going out in partnership with the UN World Food Program. All right, so this person retweeted this and said the only time the world came to Haitians like help, and we know what happened. And I'm always complaining about Red Cross. And then later on, I find so many things about the Clinton, which I'm in agreement with. Okay, with the Epstein thing, what they're trying to do with kids. Oh my God, a disaster. So that's that. Let's leave it alone. The other one I add to this list is this. And by the way, I don't know if some of you saw my... I put on my committee board, I think it was yesterday or the day before, with what Trump did to Cuba. They didn't have power, and there were kids who were in life-saving equipment. All right, so once the power was gone, they said, I came across a tweet that says all of those kids that were in those machines, they all die. Okay, now put an asterisk next to it. Allegedly, but most likely it did happen, because if to keep them in life support to help them breathe and things like that, and there's no power, most likely it is true. But for the sake of my video, because I wasn't there, I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes, I'm gonna say allegedly. It's very sad. All right, next tweet. White narcissists will never admit that Haiti subsidized the Louisiana Purchase for the empire. France forced Haiti to pay reparation to white slave owners by paying 100 times for black freedom. what the U.S. paid for, what the U.S. paid to buy all the territories west of the Mississippi. This young lady, very educational, because if I was on TikTok, I would have followed her. Couple of her videos have been shared by other YouTubers, and whenever she put, these are the content I wish people would put out there instead of people putting BS. Very, very knowledgeable. Okay, I don't know her name, but there's different topics she talk about, and I'm always at awe when she speak with her videos. All right, let's listen.
You learned about the Louisiana Purchase in school. 828,000 square miles, doubled the size of America overnight. But what they didn't tell you is who actually made all this possible. It wasn't Jefferson, it wasn't Napoleon. It was enslaved people in Haiti. And they never got credit for a single acre. So to understand this, you have to understand Napoleon's plan. Saint Domingue, the island that we now call Haiti. It was the most profitable colony on earth. 40% of Europe's sugar, 60% of its coffee, all of it produced by enslaved people on one island. Louisiana wasn't the prize. Louisiana was the supply chain. Napoleon's plan was to use Louisiana to feed and fund Haiti, while Haiti financed his entire Western empire. One without the other was worthless. So in 1791, the enslaved people of Haiti revolted. 500,000 people decided collectively they would rather fight and die than keep living like that. They burned plantations, fought the French, fought the Spanish, fought the British. By 1801, Toussaint Louverture controlled the entire island. Napoleon sent his brother-in-law, General Leclerc, with thousands of his best soldiers to take the island back. Haiti destroyed him. Yellow fever, guerrilla warfare. Leclerc himself dead by November 1802. By 1804, Napoleon had lost more than 50,000 soldiers. Without Haiti, Louisiana meant nothing. It was a supply chain with nothing to supply. April 1803, Napoleon calls in his treasury minister. Sell Louisiana to the Americans. All of it. 828,000 square miles. $15 million. Or about 3 cents an acre. Jefferson sent his people to Paris to buy New Orleans. They came home with the continent. And here's the part that should stop you cold. Jefferson knew exactly what Napoleon was selling. He'd been watching Haiti the whole time. And he was terrified. So terrified that Haiti's revolution would inspire the enslaved people in America that he refused to recognize Haiti as a sovereign nation, the country that handed him the Louisiana Purchase. Within 2 years, he signed a trade embargo against them. The United States would not recognize Haitian independence until 1862, 58 years later. Every history class teaches you that Jefferson bought Louisiana. Almost none of them tell you that enslaved Haitians made it possible. They didn't march, they didn't petition. They fought Napoleon's finest army to a standstill and burned his Western Empire to the ground and handed the United States its future in the process and got nothing in return. Not recognition, not gratitude, not even a sentence in a textbook. Just a trade embargo from the man whose land deal they made possible.
All right, she's absolutely right. This is what I was saying with this video right there. You never know. They're probably gonna go back, okay, to that same mindset. Clean up for big ship to come and do that thing, and then probably that supply chain that this young lady was talking about to continue their process. And this is what I'm afraid for Haiti. And I hope many of the people who are put in power are protecting the well-being, the advancement of Haiti as a whole. Okay, there's so many examples in front of us. The backstabbing that goes when you make deal with American, the Europeans and America, they all hand in hand. Okay, on my last video I shared that, so go check it out. All right, are there any comments? Okay, so there's no comment. Let's go to the next one. She's very good. If she's on TikTok, follow her. She put good information out there. All right, next tweet. So there's this here. That was February 12th. Splendid view from the remain of King Henry Christophe official residence in Northern Kingdom. Okay, so that's a tour that is being shown. If there's music, I'm gonna mute it. Come on. Okay, so there's a music. And kudos to, oh, that's the same guy. Credit to the person who's sharing that. Unfortunately, I cannot share the video properly. There will be screenshot in between. I have a feeling I shared that already. And all those young Haitians who are sharing those their videos when they go visit, kudos to them. That's nice. Oh my God, that's a long, a long road, a hike. That's the thing. All right, so definitely this is my last video. After that one more tweet and that'll be it. The donkey. Oh, are they talking? No, they put music. Oh my God, that's a long way. They went all the way up there. Okay, so that's it. Absolutely stunning. You never see this part of Haiti on any media. Thank you. All right, so that's that. Now, this is my last one for this video. I've been recording for a while. All right, so there's that. Say it loud, my brother. All right, 1 minute and 19 seconds. I'll enlarge the caption, but there'll be screenshot in the background. Okay, this person said I'm Haitian. So let's listen.
The reason America. Not just with the Civil War, brother. Let's go before the Civil War. Let's go to the Louisiana Purchase. Do you know that this country is 3 times the size it was? Because the Haitian Revolution went to Saint-Lô Overture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines and Christophe and Pétion and Cécile Fatiman and Boukman and Macandal, when they destroyed Napoleon's army, a slave army defeated the greatest general the white man ever had. Right. An army of slaves defeated the greatest general the white man ever had. And because the Haitian Revolution bankrupted Napoleon, he sold his American territories to America for pennies on the dollar.
I remember that.
The Louisiana Purchase loan quadrupled the size of the United States of America. So when I tell you America wouldn't be America without black people, America wouldn't be America without black people.
That's a fact.
Black power. Black power.
All right, so that's that. Okay, can we talk about Haitian paying reparation to France? Let's do it, brother. Thanks, Haitians. Still don't want you here. The Haitian. This is the that kind of arrogance that these people have. At some point, they will get it. It's the same kind of arrogance that I'm seeing from the Jews, how they're treating Palestine. All right, let's leave it as that. The Indian will have said the same thing, but you made short work of it. Too bad. So Napoleon sold his territory to us, and what does this have to do with Haitian generals? Okay, he explained it. He explained it to you that the anti-slavery project of the Haitian were, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Let me put the link of the young lady that I just shared with you. That will explain it much better. Right, so I responded to this person. Perhaps this might help, pointing to the link. She explained it perfectly. So there's that. All right, so there it is here. That video I just shared with you. So let's leave that alone. As a foundational Black American, I'm very included as this is my land. My family went through hell building it, but I know who definitely isn't included. That'll be your mom. Okay, whatever. It's collectively. It's not one of all. It's collectively. All right, so this explain it. It's like you will not have $1 if you do not have 100 pennies. Okay, something like that. It's collectively that make things happen. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. So it's information for people. You cannot reject information. You could say, okay, African American, foundational African American do play a role for their freedom and everything else. And different groups have their own, they play a role in certain things collectively. So again, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Each one have their own respective views and they all play a role, but we cannot omit one and then take the other one or something like that. So they all play a role. But anyway, that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. That video, if you live in the United States, this is a short video that I made earlier today. It's a lawyer who's telling you when you're traveling what to put on your phone. Okay, especially if you're traveling, you go to the airport, put a passcode. If they ask you, you could reject them and say, no, I'm not going to give you my passcode. Because if you don't have the passcode, they could go through your stuff and get information. Okay, so go watch that video. It's a lawyer who's giving pointers. All right, so I thought I'd share it with you with what's happening with TSA and ICE and all of that. Anyway, I hope people go out and vote when it's voting time, because we cannot go this way. Because it's not that kind of freedom that we were used to. They're trying to take it away from you. But anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.